Wonderful people and magnificent spirit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Which year are you here?
I'm a senior.
Graduate.
I am.
What's graduation day for you?
May 11th, I believe.
Early.
Yes. Yeah, we had to go a week early because the administration screwed up some of the times this year. We're doing a story on it right now, actually. Yeah, that's right.
So usually you graduate like May 15th or something like that?
Yeah, last year was the 17th.
17th.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Well, the important thing is you graduate.
Absolutely.
Get the date right for your parents, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Bring them in and put a smile on their face.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to. Hey, that's the. At the end of the day,
That's the crucial thing. You're majoring in what?
Media communications, and I have a minor in political science.
Okay, that's good. And you're born and raised where, my brother?
I was born and raised in Central Connecticut.
Central Connecticut.
Yep.
Where's that?
In near Hartford, about 15 or 20 minutes south of Hartford.
South of Hartford.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, in a town called Portland.
Portland.
Yes.
I didn't realize Connecticut had a Portland.
Yeah, there's 27 Portlands in the United
In the
States.
United States.
Yep.
So Oregon doesn't have a monopoly on that.
No, I think there's a Portland, Texas, Maine. Yeah.
But I think Oregon has the most famous Portland.
Absolutely, yeah.
You would agree with that?
Absolutely, yeah.
27. But I know you got questions, so go
I
right
do.
ahead.
So, first off, I just have my questions on here. So I'm
Sure,
just gonna take a look at this.
absolutely.
So, you were a vocal supporter of Bernie Sanders in the 2016 campaign. I believe you were part of the Democratic Committee
The
on.
platform committee.
Okay.
That's right.
He recently announced he's running again in 2020. Is it safe to assume you'll be throwing your support his way again?
Absolutely, but this time he's going to win.
This time he's going to win.
That's exactly.
Why is this time going to be different than last time?
Well, I think people are hungry, thirsty for the real thing. And, many fellow citizens thought they were going to get it with Trump. And now it's backfired on them in a number of different ways. But you have to have someone who can generate real passion and enthusiasm for something bigger than them. And Bernie has an integrity that is hard to find among politicians. He's been consistent. Most politicians, they say one thing, and next 2 years later they're saying something else. They're flip-flopping, they're changing their views. Bernie has been consistent all the way through. I'm focusing on working people and poor people. I have my critiques of Wall Street. I have my critiques of greed at the top. And he's been like that for 40 years.
Right.
And so people can see the authenticity.
Right. Now, in 2008, you also campaigned very hard for former President Barack Obama.
I sure did. Yes, I did.
You were, one of the there were many public people who supported him, but you were definitely in the limelight. Over the years, you spoke about concerns over drone strikes.
Absolutely.
You also spoke about concerns with Barack Obama's relationship with Wall Street.
Absolutely.
Are you concerned that Bernie Sanders could win on the platform that you talked about of working people, and the same thing could happen with him?
No, Bernie's a different kind of, he's a different kind of person. He's got a stronger backbone. He's got stronger determination to fight against very, very entrenched interests of Wall Street. See, Brother Barack is brilliant, he's highly poised, he's sharp, he's very young, and he already had a lot of Wall Street folk in his campaign. So when he brought in the followers of Rubin, Geithner, Summers, and a host of others, they were both defenders of Wall Street, rationalizers of Wall Street expansion. And so it was clear his whole economic team were in the back pocket of Wall Street. Bernie Sanders is the exact opposite. Wall Street won't touch him. That's why he's got to go to all the small donors and small donations and everyday people who support him. So I don't worry about that at all. But every president, like every human being, has to be rendered accountable and answerable. And so, see, my role is not to be a follower of a Pied Piper. See, my calling is very Socratic, which is to raise questions. And I'm also a Christian, so it's also to bear witness to a certain kind of love and justice. And so any politician I'm going to raise some questions to. I have my critiques of Bernie, but in terms of who's out there, he's certainly the best.
Right.
He's certainly the best.
So one of the focal points of what you often speak about, to me, what I've observed, is that concept of paideia, or
Yes.
piety.
Ooh,
Okay?
you put that up strong, brother.
So my question is, we live in a time right now where people are politically polarized and they're separated by their ideas, and in between is a lot of animosity towards each other.
Absolutely.
Is it harder to go through that learning how to die in an environment nowadays with, I think it might have something to do with the digital media, the internet, when people are married to their ideas, they're very attached to them, it's become a part of who they are. Does this make that concept of piety